3 nights ago, I heard scratching beneath my bedroom floor. Last night I found the entrance, and what I discovered down there. I wish I could unsee it. But you need to know what's hiding under your house, too. Look, I'm not one of those ghost hunter types. I'm a regular guy who bought a 1940s fixer-upper 6 months ago. Cheap price, solid bones, weird vibes. But hey, that's character, right? Everything was normal until last week when I dropped my phone charger behind the nightstand. As I reached for it, I heard it clearly. Scratch, 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 coming from directly beneath the floorboards. Not mice, not pipes. Something deliberate. I froze there for a second, listening carefully, hoping it would stop. But the scratching just kept going beneath my bedroom floor, like something alive was moving under the house. I went down to the basement the next morning with my coffee, trying to act rational. Convince myself it was just old house sounds. But then I noticed something I'd walked past 100 times. A section of the concrete floor that looked different, cleaner, newer. I crouched down beside it, running my fingers across the edges, trying to understand why one part of the basement looked untouched compared to everything around it. I grabbed a crowbar. Honestly, my hands were shaking. 3 pulls and the concrete panel lifted like a trap door. And underneath, a hole. A perfect rectangular hole with wooden ladder rungs descending into complete darkness, in a house that supposedly only got a basement. My contractor never mentioned this. The inspector never mentioned this. The previous owners? They passed away, according to the realtor. Both of them, in the house. I'm not gonna lie. Every horror movie I've ever seen flashed through my head. But curiosity is a hell of a drug. I grabbed my phone, turned on the flashlight, and started climbing down. 10 rungs, 15, 20. The air got colder with each step. That basement smell, damp concrete and old wood. It was replaced by something else. Something metallic, earthy, ancient. When my feet hit the bottom, I was standing in a room about 12 by 12 feet. Hand-dug walls, a dirt floor packed hard as concrete, and here's where it gets weird. The room was furnished. An old wooden desk, a chair, shelves carved directly into the earth walls. And on those shelves, jars, dozens of mason jars filled with, I don't even know, dark liquid, preserved something. I didn't want to look too close, but the desk, that's what made my blood run cold. Sitting right in the center like someone had been working there only hours earlier. On the desk was a leather journal, no dust on it, like someone had just been reading it yesterday. My hands were trembling as I opened it. The first entry was dated March 3rd, 1952. Day 47. She still does not know about the room. The sounds have stopped for now. I've taken precautions. The jars are working. They must never find out what I did to keep this house. Page after page, 70 years of entries, different handwriting, different names, but the same message over and over. Maintain the room, feed the jars, keep the house quiet. The last entry, 3 weeks ago. To whoever finds this, I'm sorry. I'm too old to maintain it anymore. You're the new keeper now. Don't let them out. Whatever you hear, whatever you see, don't open the jars. The scratching will get worse before it stops. It always does when there's a new owner. That's when I heard it again, from behind one of the shelves. Scratch, scratch, scratch. But this time I knew it was not coming from above me. It was coming from inside the wall. The sound was louder now, closer, like something underneath the dirt was trying to claw its way through. So here's my situation. I've got a hidden underground room beneath my house that's apparently been maintained by secret keepers for 70+ years. I've got jars of God knows what that I'm apparently supposed to feed. And I've got something in the walls that responds to new owners. I called my contractor, played it cool, asked if he'd noticed anything weird about the foundation. He got real quiet before finally answering me. Listen, some houses have histories. Some houses have agreements. My advice: don't ask questions you don't want answered. Then he hung up immediately. No explanation, no goodbye. Just silence on the other end of the line. I tried researching the previous owners. Want to know what I found? 7 different families. None stayed longer than 3 years. All cited family reasons for leaving, except the last couple. They stayed 20 years, and they died here, in the same house, same bedroom, same floor where I first heard the scratching beneath me. That's when I realized this was not just some hidden room. It was something every owner had inherited, whether they wanted it or not. I'm making this video because you need to check your house, especially if it was built before 1960, especially if you got it cheap, especially if the previous owners left abruptly or did not leave at all. I'm going back down there tonight. The scratching has been constant for 3 days now, and according to the journal, that means I'm running out of time. If you don't hear from me again, you'll know why. But before I go, check your basement. Check behind your walls. Check your property records. Because the thing about hidden rooms is, they are not hiding from you. They are hiding something for you. I know what's in the jars now. I'll post tomorrow. Maybe.